is up, everybody? It is the dude, the rebel, the got session next level, Mr. King Sergeant himself. What's going on? AKA Geek Dude, Dude Rebel, level 92, Sergeant Crazy, ha. And you should know by now, Mr. K.K.D.G. Welcome to another KeeKlip episode. We have reached KeeKlip number 20. Yes, we've been launching 20 episodes so far. And so in today's game, first off, I keep promising y'all, we are going to do the Sega Dreamcast games later. I'm trying to get it in. I just got to get this one game fixed, and after that, it'll be reviews from there. Otherwise, if I have another game, do that. So for today's game, an arcade classic, a cult classic for the arcades, and hopefully this is probably a game that everybody had played either once on, probably it has to be once arcade or once in home console. Probably one of my favorite games from this company, and this is, like I said, this is pretty decent for a whole lot of gamers out there. So without further ado, the only game where there's so many combos, so many configurations just to do one move, from Capcom, Super Street Fighter 2 for Super Nintendo, where everybody here is not fighting hand to hand, but also using inner powers, which we could do that. So yes, Super Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo. Again, great game, great fighting game, and arcade. If anybody's played it, hopefully you know some of the characters. Hopefully you know some of the moves. Of course, the only one I know right now is still Ryu the Hadouken. That's probably the only move I'm going to get. Everybody else is going to be a practice. But about this game, now here's the thing. Now, in layman's terms, Street Fighter 2 was the only one that started out, but there was also a number 1. Now, I don't know if it's really been talked about or really been played. But in the number 1, the character Ryu, he's like basically the only character that you can play with. And the other characters on there, I forgot the names. But, of course, they're not in the Street Fighter series. They're just regular, what I like to call noobs. You know, just regular characters in a way. This, now, number 2 right here, this is, you know, kind of a great party game. You know, bring your friends over and, you know, just go head on and see who's going to make it up to the top. All the characters on here, if I remember in this one, of course, like I said, you got Ryu. You got Ken, you got Chun-Li, you got Guile, you got Blanca, you got you have E Honda, Dulcine, Balrog, Vega, and Balrog, Vega, Sagat, I think I said, and also the main boss of all time, and Bison. And this one right here, this is the new Challengers edition. There's also Fei Long, Kami, DJ, and there's one more, T-Hawk. And oh yes, and also T-Hawk. The T, that's Thunder. The E Honda is Edmund Honda. It took me almost 2 years to try to figure out what that was. And I got this on Amazon. It came with a book list, so I actually found out how the names were. Basically, unlike all the other games, you know, Mortal Kombat is basically based on, you know, brutal moves. Killer Instinct is like basically combo moves. This one right here, it's a pretty vibrant game. You basically say you know, you're in real life, you're in a fight with somebody in the streets. Of course, that's kind of takes the name away. But basically, what they're doing like inner powers. Like they're doing power. They have like certain powers that they inherit, and it's kind of cool. You know, I was like that. I wish you could like do this in real life. But my favorite characters on here is Fei Long, Ken Masters, and DJ. Ken Long, I was gonna say Ken Long. Fei Long, he's kind of the I want to say he's kind of like the martial law in this game. You know, he's kind of the lookalike. Also alongside with Liu Kang, maybe Jago. Not skip him out. DJ, he's a Jamaican fighter, and in the booklet, the instructions manual, he says that he basically fights with the beat of the music. So it's kind of cool. You know, it's kind of like the Eddie Gordo type character. Ken Masters, Ken and Ryu, they both been trained by the same master. And of course, Ken is American, and also Ryu is Japanese. So it's kind of a it's kind of like a copycat type of copycat type character, but he has his own movesets to kind of differentiate from Ryu. And also one thing, not really about this, but I saw in a review from AVGN from James Roth, pretty good guy. He did a game called Street Fighter 2010. Now, it's not a futuristic type of Street Fighter game. That's basically you're Ken this time, and Ken is a scientist, and he's fighting off certain aliens. And it's kind of I wouldn't say it's a fun game. You know, it's kind of a weird game that you thought would never actually be made up of. And it's kind of like a Contra sort of. You know, you're fighting off bad guys, you're fighting off aliens and all that, whatever. But yeah, that's kind of what Street Fighter 2010 was. When I heard about it, I was like, okay, so it's a futuristic fighting game, but you're not fighting Ryu or anybody else. You're just fighting aliens. So that's all I gotta say about that. But this one right here, a lot of characters, good music on here, and this one's like very colorful throughout stages. Like it's really vibrant. It's good looking graphics on here too. You know, it's kind of like I want to say like somewhat close to like anime drawing, but yeah, it's good. It's good sketches on here. Also, Street Fighter had its own movies. I've seen them both. I've seen the cartoon, the animated version of Street Fighter. That's a pretty good movie. I've seen the Street Fighter Alpha movie. I haven't seen the real life, the live action Street Fighter. That was pretty decent. And I also knew a couple years back there was a movie of Street Fighter, but that was based on Chun-Li. Now in that movie, it was Chun-Li, M. Bison, Balrog, and Vega. I don't know about the other people, but I know that they're on there. But yeah, so without further ado, talked about the game. Let's play the game on Superboy. Now this time I'm gonna do it a little bit different. Now since I actually have a controller, and I told you that in the first video that you can actually play the controller on here. You can play it on the screen, and also if I can find my cord right here. And of course, you have the AV cord, like I said. You plug it to the top of your Superboy, and then you plug this, of course, into the TV. And I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And the cool thing about it is, it's kind of like the same thing, you know. It's kind of not color. It's kind of colorful on here again, just depending on how I set it. But this is pretty neat. Like I said, you can actually play the Superboy on your TV with the cord. And most I put in a charger, but let's get the game on. Switch this up for a minute. Okay, here to go. This is kind of nice intro video. And of course, right here you got Ryu. It's kind of long, but hey, you know, it's kind of worth it. And that move right there was the Hadouken, like I said before. Nice intro. First want to change my controls a bit, because that's the way I play. Okay, so take it back to the intro when you get off. Now the thing is, you have to press start and everything, one of these. So here you are, you have the Super Battle, that's the one-on-one, going through like story mode. Bring a friend, you got versus battle. Right here, now this right here is, you have, it's like, I remember Tekken, if you remember on number, I think it happened on 2 and 3, I don't know. But this right here, you basically, okay, gotta keep moving. Yeah, so in the group one, you can have as many players you want, and then you basically find it as elimination teaming. You win, the other gets eliminated, you lose, you get eliminated. You got the tournament battle, you got the time challenge, and of course we went to options, so just for hell of it, let's get to Super Battle. And so here's all the characters, and here's a thing that really got me. You can press any, let's use DJ. You can press any button on here, and what it does, it can change your costume, like, and have like multiple colors. I'm not finna do it because that's gonna take forever. So, if you get the game, just try it out. And so I'm fighting T-Hawk first off. He's kicking my ass. Also, the same, and this is kind of the same way like Primal Rage. I figure I lose. Primal Rage, you knew, if you know, there's like a couple of people in the back right here. You got the whole crowd, you know, watching the whole fight. That's kind of a cool. That's kind of a cool idea they put in here because it's Street Fighter, because you know there's gonna be people watching. Pretty good. So yeah, also DJ, he's kind of like the he's the kickboxer. He's a kickboxer type. You know, he doesn't really have the look for him. I mean, he does a whole lot of movesets. And T-Hawk, he's kind of a big guy. He's kind of a big guy for any wearing like jean shirts and a jean hoodie or a jean vest. And I just lost. And after you lose, all that comes up, that little cutscene, they have their own caption. And just continue, you press the buttons, that's gonna...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
and then when you continue, you can actually switch to another character. Let's try Kim Masters.
let's go.
And I'm gonna try to... There we go. There we go. Now the Hadouken is gonna be like the most common move for him and for Ryu, especially in like throughout the whole franchise. That's like the one move that everybody has to know about. So it's basically like the Dragon Ball Z's Kamehameha, but only he doesn't have to like wait, you know, that long. He just says Hadouken and then bam. And also, if you get close to your opponent, and then you either kick or punch, you can actually have the opportunity to actually throw him. And there's no special move; just press a button. So if you do that, you get back in your plane, and you go to another country. And this will be our last fight. Now, Dulce, he's kind of a intriguing character. When he punches or kicks, he's basically using like yoga style. When he can like stretch his arms, stretch his legs, and also have the ability to use flame. Like he can spit fire, be a flamethrower. He can also teleport. Yeah, he's kind of like I said, he's kind of an intriguing character. Now, I remember in the movie, the live-action Street Fighter movie, Dulcine was basically a doctor. I mean, like I said, the movie, I wouldn't say it's kind of great, but, I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme, he played a cool guy. The kid in Ryu, Ken didn't have the blonde hair. He basically had black hair or short hair. But, I mean, they had the colors right. But, yeah, like I said, they could have done better with the people. E Honda, Chun-Li, and Balrog. They were the what I'm trying to say. They worked together on a news crew. Now in the game, of course, Balrog actually works for M. Bison. And then also DJ, he's playing that one guy. I forgot his name. I think like Miguel or something. M. Bison was played by Raw, the guy that played in the Addams Family. He was the dad. May he rest in peace. Uh, yeah, that's all the characters. That's all the people I basically know right now. Yeah, so basically everybody here, besides Fei Long, was in the movie. Now that couldn't have been better. So we're just gonna stop right there. So enough. So yep, that is, ladies and gentlemen, Super Street Fighter 2, best fighting game and best company. Actually, best company. Also, I forgot to say this before. Capcom, they actually make a lot of good games too. They also put some of these fighters on a game called Marvel vs. Capcom, and that's on a originally that was on a Dreamcast. I might get that soon. That'd be a great game to do. But yeah, that's basically all about Street Fighter 2. So that does it for KeeKlip number 20. So like I said before, you know what to do. Like and comment on it. You can follow me on Facebook. I'm Keenan Sargent. Keenan Sargent there, or Facebook.com/Dude1192. The same way with Twitter and Instagram. I'm Dude119290 there. And I'll see you whenever I feel like seeing you again. Oh, and before I leave, this goes to WWE fans. Just a couple days ago, it was in St. Louis. It was a Monday Night Raw. Now, in tribute to the Ultimate Warrior, I put on his face paint and also had my CM Punk shirt on. And I got interviewed by some guy, Larry Nickel. He worked for the CBS Sports Radio 920. He interviewed me, and he wanted me to do. He wanted me to do something that I'm pretty sure no one else could probably do or be brave enough to do. But yeah, you can find it on YouTube. Just go to the Inside STO YouTube channel. You find it there. It's probably updated as of the 28th or 29th of April 2014. And so once again, that's it. I'll see y'all whenever I feel like seeing y'all, and watch the clip. Peace out.